All right, joined now by Andy Gresh. All right, Gresh, on the bye week for the Patriots, and you're a talk show host. Some of your colleagues in the industry have been getting on Tom Brady pretty hard.
Yep.
Obviously, his stats are down from last year. Are you concerned with him?
No, and it's because a lot of those people don't have the ability to look at football from inside out, which is really what's going on here. In that there are three people, and I've argued this for years, there are three people on a football field who, if the 10 people around them don't do their job, they can't do theirs. A kicker, a punter, and a quarterback. So Tom Brady's had some breakdowns around him. Now look, you want him to do what Marcus Mariota did and slide up in the pocket and look. No, that's not his game. He's a stationary quarterback, get to his spot, throw the football on time. The timing has been disrupted for a lot of reasons. The smallest issue, however I tried to say that, the smallest issue the New England Patriots have is Tom Brady.
All right, one of his weapons, Rob Gronkowski, certainly isn't getting the incentives for his contract. He hasn't been out there a whole lot.
That by the way, that also affects the way Brady plays too.
Is this the final season for Gronk?
You know, I'm torn on this because he thought about it last year, but they also went to the Super Bowl. So if they don't go to the Super Bowl, is there still some itch to scratch for someone like Rob Gronkowski? I don't know. I think the end of the season plays into whatever decision he's going to make. Like,
but the Pats want him back at $12 million next year.
Yeah, you would think they would, of course, and I think that door would be open, Yianni. But at the end of the day, if they win another championship, it's not inconceivable to think that Brady and Gronk decide to just check out and walk away if they do win this thing. And then again, if they don't, say they lose in the divisional round by some, amazing shift of kismet, that they lose. Maybe they look at it and say, you know what, we can't go out this way.
Do the Patriots need a first-round bye to get to their ultimate destination? Because they've always had one right now behind Pittsburgh and Kansas City.
Yes, they do. They need the bye. I think like most great teams who get to a world championship or at least get to the Super Bowl, you got to have the bye to be able to get there. I think the Patriots are no exception. In fact, I think this is kind of what's going on with Gronk. So they've sat him down. They're going to give him more time off here during the bye. Then he's going to play 5 games. They're not going to need him the final week against the Jets. He rests there. He rests in a bye week. Then they play a divisional round game. Then it's an AFC championship, maybe in Foxborough or maybe in Kansas City or somewhere else. But at the end of the day, I think they know how they want to pace some of these players. And when you look at the final 6 down the stretch, there's really one opponent, and it's Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh.
All right, so not buying into Kansas City.
Well, no, I'm talking about for the final 6 games for the Patriots.
And the Minnesota game, maybe?
No, Minnesota here, not a problem.
Okay.
Minnesota there, big problem.
7-3 through 10 games, some ups, some downs, but pretty good. 2 big wins, Kansas City and Green Bay. How would you grade the Patriots first half?
Well, I mean, 7-3, considering the way we view around this team around here, probably a B-. They haven't played up to their expectations. They've got some issues on special teams that I think with the release that we saw yesterday, shuffling people in and out, we're going to see Belichick button up that phase of the game. But I'd give them a B+. I don't think they played great. I think they've pretty much beaten who they need to. And again, they got that win against Kansas City. So if Kansas City can't hold against San Diego and others, it's right there for the taking to get the #1 seed.
Patriots always play their best football after Thanksgiving. A rare November clunker in Tennessee. Do you see this being a one-off and they straighten it out here?
Total one-off. And I go back to the thought process of when they went and played Mangini in Cleveland, they got beat. When they went to play McDaniels in Denver, they got beat. When they dealt with Patricia this year, they got beat. Same thing with Vrabel. They're good for one because the coaches empty the tank. Ooh, here's everything I know about Hoodsworth. Let me go beat him. Then next time around, Bill went in the lab, figured it out, and then they go and turn around and beat those teams when they need to.
All right, Andy Gresh joining us here. You can catch him on New England Nation this weekend. Thanks, Gresh.